Wow, I can't believe we are here again. And I'm Rebecca Sky. Welcome to Empower Your Passion. How exciting is this, Ziki?
I am extremely excited. It's been an absolute pleasure so far. And I also can't believe it. We're here in our second episode with a very distinguished guest. And again, my name is Ziki, and I'm excited to get this started today.
Yes, and welcome, Ziki. And I'm your host, Rebecca Sky, founder of Icon South Africa. And we are so privileged and humbled by our next beautiful guest. And this lady sitting with us today is Angela Yeung. Angela, she is a title holder of Icon South Africa, one of the title holders for Icon South Africa 2021. Not only is she just a bubble of sunshine and a phenomenal entrepreneur, but also one of our title holders for Icon South Africa. So she holds a very special place for us. And Angela, hi, welcome to the show.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Angela.
Hi. And please introduce yourself. We want to know who Angela is. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, of course, like you all said, that I'm Angela Yeung. Like all the other women, I wear many hats: a wife, a mother, daughter, sister, friends, mentor, entrepreneur. And I started Impilo Collection in 2005, which is a bespoke manufacturing jewelry company. And Impilo means life in Zulu. And we encourage women to buy their own diamond and not to wait for other people and someone else to buy you that diamond.
I like that. Yeah. I like that. I kind of know what you're talking about there.
Yes. And so in 2017, I was the first executive woman of color on the board of the Diamond Dealers Club. And Impilo Collection has been exhibited in international jewelry show like Japan, America, Hong Kong, and also London.
Wow.
Yes. And we're very excited this year. We are going to go to the Paris Fashion Week.
Oh, no, you are not.
Oh.
That is my dream. Please can I come with you in a little suitcase? There's space, right?
Absolutely. So also I'm going to show you a little bit of my jewelry today.
Please.
While talking at the same time.
Yes, I'd love to see that. And sure, Angela, so when is the Paris Fashion Week? When is this happening?
It's in September, the end of September.
Amazing.
So yeah.
And Impilo was invited? Were you invited? Wow.
Yeah, really looking
I take my hat off to you. So congratulations.
Thank you.
And wow. Yeah, I mean, I just, like you said now, we wear so many hats as women, which we really do. Mothers and entrepreneurs and doctors, psychologists, we just come with all these different hats that we have to wear all day. I'm saying this also because just this morning I was library mom. I'd already read 3 books this morning to 30 children by the time the day started.
That is amazing.
And here we are, right?
Yes, we can wear many hats.
So many hats, Ziki. You would understand that as well.
For me, though, I mean, I'm surrounded by 2 women who are doing incredible things. I'm not yet a mother. So just hearing you speak about the things that you're doing as women just really encourages me and inspires me, knowing that I can do it and still come out ahead. So it's really just awesome hearing you speak. And Angela, listening to your incredible story as well, and the things that you've achieved so far. Again, congratulations on the Paris Fashion Week invitation. I look forward to seeing the pictures and hopefully a live video as well.
Yes, that will be all on social media.
I'm really interested because we've had chats before. If you guys didn't know, Angela is also an avid hiker. So I've gone on a hiking trip with her and we've had chats while we are hiking. And she shared a little bit about her journey in the entrepreneurial section when it came to making jewelry. And I've heard her mention the fact that she started in a place when it was not popular for women to be doing this. So I'm really interested for you, Angela, to share a little bit more about what it's like to work in a male-dominated industry such as the one that you're in now.
Yes, Ziki, you know, I still remember when I was started with my goldsmith, and I went to work with my toolbox. Well, when I walk into the diamond center, one of the diamond dealer asked me, "What are you doing with this toolbox? You know, this is a job for men." And I felt like, okay, so I'm not going to let what you say to destroy my dream. It's never been easy working with 90% of male dominant industry, but I create a unique space for myself. And I'm also pleased to say that the Diamond Dealers Club in South Africa now are welcoming more women in members into our club. And also our South Africa Jewelry magazine are also promoting and also showcasing some of the great women's work and their achievement in the industry. So slowly, gradually, I can see that there is improvement for us as a woman in that space.
Thank you. And just to add on to that, thank you for closing the gap for us. You know, it's because of women like you that this gap is getting smaller. So thank you. And it's so ironic. Ziki, I wasn't on that hike, but I saw beautiful pictures of you guys hiking, and I please invite me the next time. I wasn't available.
Yes, absolutely.
But I wanted to just say it's amazing to me to, even when I hear the question of male dominant industry, you think of jewelry and you think women would just be out there, but you know, our love for jewelry, I mean, most women, you know, we gleam at the sight of a diamond. So you would think more women were in these industries. So it's amazing to hear that it's not that way, and that you're closing the gap. So thank you.
Absolutely. You know what? It's very strange that they are selling diamonds to the woman.
You should be making them like you.
Thank you.
Making the jewelry like you. So thank you.
I have to agree with Rebecca. I absolutely am very grateful that we have a woman in this industry who is powering her way through, and you're leaving such a trail for other women coming after you to kind of, you know, have someone to look up to. So that's really, really nice to hear. And you mentioned, you know, just how it all started and where you are now, and being invited to the fashion, the Paris fashion, and
Fashion
really,
week, yeah, amazing.
My mistake, the fashion week. So I just want to know, in this whole journey that you started, is there anything that you would change or do differently with how far you've come?
I would do differently. So I think I would spend more time and energy on this aspect of business, and also to do what I truly love, like the designs of the bespoke jewelry pieces, and employ someone else to take care of the rest of it. Because, you know, I also get asked for advice, ask questions, you know. I think I was so focused on what I'm doing, I didn't have time to go and ask questions and also ask expert for business advice and development. I think that will take like less time for me to focus on developing the business. And the sooner that you do that, I think the more successful you can be, and not wasting time. And it's a lot of work being an entrepreneur.
Oh, I have to agree. I think we can all agree on this panel that, man, like you mentioned.
It's glamorous, guys. It's fun. Everybody should do it.
Definitely many hats to wear. It's really interesting to hear how, when you look in hindsight, you know, it's just a lot of things that you could do differently or change, but look how far you've come.
I always say that sometimes we feel that we would like to change something, but I promise you now, you're exactly where you need to be. And everything that you've gone through is because you needed to go through that. As much as we hate going through certain things in our lives, we have to go through those things to get us to where we're supposed to be.
Yeah, the tough way.
It took me a while to realize that with all aspects of my life, and just not fighting that gradient and just being one with the isness of what is, and just taking in exactly the lesson or the blessing or whatever it is we need to learn from that situation. So you are supposed to go through that chapter, and you are supposed to have gone through what you went through, and look at you now. So I've been talking. Sorry, Ziki.
No, I was just saying, and by that, you're able to impart the wisdom that you are doing right now. So for the people coming after you, they can make the decisions based on what you just shared as well. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
And I mean, talking about this, I just wanted to know, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Like, where do you see your brand? Where do you see your business in 5 years?
Yes, Impilo, I would like to be recognized as a change maker and also a thought leader within our jewelry industry, not just in South Africa, but also going to worldwide with our thinking, because we have so much to give as South African.
Talking about give, because you are very giving. Angela, you don't just give your absolute everything to your jewelry line, okay? But you give to South Africa as a whole. Yeah. And I know this very well because I'm on one of your groups. And every single day of my life, I'm impressed with your work. So can you tell me about your giving? Can you tell me about your charity that you are involved with? Can we touch on that as well? Because Ziki and I were chatting on the first episode that, you know, it's one thing having a brand and it's one thing going out there and selling things, but does your brand have a purpose? Are you changing lives? What are you doing to put your little bit into humanity, humanity? And it's so important to actually always have that behind everything that you do. Let's change lives. As we grow, let's change lives. And I know you are changing lives. So please tell us more about that.
Thank you. You know, I love giving back. Being a philanthropist is my passion. So 2018, 2019, like Siki was saying, that I climbed Kilimanjaro partnership with Caring for Girls. And to raise funds for girls, they cannot afford sanitary pad in South Africa. So in 2020, I see the need during this whole COVID time, and I founded Impilo Collection Foundation. As I say, Impilo means life, and we stand for humanity, to give it back, especially this crucial time of our country. So our foundation's been purely volunteer basis. So we call them social warrior. We have 40 of us, social warrior, and we implemented some big scale of projects to benefit thousands of people. And some of the project, like we collected and distributed 10 tons of food, 1 ton of sanitary pad. We also have like a reading buddy program. We gave out 5,000 books to disadvantaged school, and also distributed the 10,000 liters of sanitizer around the country. And our biggest project today is to empower her campaign, is to involve the collections and distribution display of 6,000 bras to honor some of the women who passed away and lost their life in gender-based violence.
Wow, I'm absolutely blown away by what you're doing. I knew a little bit, but there's a lot more to Angela, honestly. Doing amazing work for women out there, not just in the industry that you're in, but just giving back to the community, truly standing behind the name of your brand.
And this is why we can absolutely 100% say you're an icon, Angela. So please, carry on what you're doing and spread the love, please. I wanted to just kind of wrap this up, and I wanted to ask you, there's so many entrepreneurs watching, and as a young entrepreneur that might be watching now and wanting to get into your industry or just into business as a whole, what advice would you give that person out there, young or old, or what advice would you give?
Absolutely. You know what? That's something I think one thing you need to ask yourself very clear. You ask that question of yourself. Are you want to be entrepreneur? Because entrepreneur is, this journey is very lonely, and you need to have that strength and to have that perseverance to run through this journey. So, you know, when you, it's constant uphill, and you need to have that the understanding there's no financial backup and no security. How are you going to survive? So once you ask, yes.
Sorry, on that, Angela, I think also Ziki and I were chatting last week. It's all about having that passion. And I would also, you know, just touch on that, is that try and get into an industry that you really are so passionate about that you would do it for free. And you don't need energy to do it. It's kind of just like a flame, right? That burns inside of you, that gets you out of bed, makes you jump forward.
Exactly,
you know?
Exactly. So, and also believe in yourself that you're a diamond from within. You can shine from within.
Love that.
Yes, so diamond can be different shape, different color, and we can be different sizes. But, you know, we polish the diamond within ourselves, and we can shine from within. And those are the advice that I would like to give to our next generations, and also to entrepreneur coming up. You know, you need to be really true to yourself, and really seeing your uniqueness and how do you shine from within.
Absolutely. Well, you shine and you glow and you blind us, and we're just so lucky to have you. Okay, we absolutely adore you. And we're so excited to have had you on the show. So we have to say goodbye because we are running out of time. But thank you, my darling. Thank you for joining us today. Your diversity, your drive, your passion, your everything that you're doing. I'm inspired just sitting here, and I love you to bits. So thank you very much, Angela.
I'm honored to be here with all of you and standing next to all this amazing women. Thank you.
Thank you. And for myself, Rebecca, I just want to say thank you for joining us again. We are just, we're going to be here in the seat next week, chatting to some more, you know, change makers and empowered women out there. So join us next week, right, Ziki?
Absolutely. I can't wait for the next speaker that we have, who's going to be sharing more wonderful and amazing words.
Amazing.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for coming through, Angela, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye, everyone. Thank you. Bye.